Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive with the Black Box and Combined Arms mods. I wanted to basically address a comment from Gilad that he very helpfully left for me in the last video, and that was basically related to my sort of kind of repeated whinging, essentially, that a lot of my freighters were getting caught here and there's no gravity. Sorry, there are gravity wells. Whoops, just clicked on exactly the wrong thing. There we go. So there are gravity wells. They are pulling my my freighters out of sort of hyperspace, and then they're getting destroyed by the remnants that are here. So what he explained to me was that I can click on this button down here, and that allows me to basically tell one of my planets to build a constructor and get that constructor to build a subspace projector. So we'll try put it there. That might be a little bit close. It might aggro the old remnants, but we'll try. So anyway, that got me thinking, because another one of his very helpful comments was actually, well, I could just designate putting kind of a defense platform at each of the worlds. I don't want the Opterus or whoever to colonize, and that would be perhaps a more efficient way than me constantly kind of getting a bit annoyed and assigning ships and doing all of that kind of stuff. So that in turn got me thinking, well, why don't I design kind of my own platform? And we can use that platform then to guard the worlds that we don't want anybody colonizing, and I can also use that to sort of improve defenses of planets I'm particularly concerned about. Now, another thought I had, and this may not work. I think it may not work, partly because we are running a deficit, and the cost might be too great to do it. But I was wondering whether I could build space stations, basically, at regular intervals along my trade lanes, and they would sort of fend off the pirates. But anyway, let's have a look at designing a platform. So if we go into platforms, the Terrans, I assume this is a specialist platform for us because it's a Terran heavy platform. And I would like it just because, quite frankly, because of the range to have missiles. So the range 6,000, whereas a lot of these other ones, 4,000 is pretty good. The rail guns 3,000, mass drivers 6,800. Long, but they're bloody huge, aren't they? God. Somebody's overcompensating. So let's go with missile launchers, and so we'll have two going out that way. If I use the arrow keys, I can basically change their direction. So two going that way, and then kind of one. Ooh, I don't know. That looks horrific, doesn't it? Let's go like that. So that will give us our missiles, and then we need to think about shields. So what do we do in terms of shields? Do we kind of do that kind of configuration, which will protect it all? Yeah, I think that's quite a good setup. Fusion reactor. Let's go with two of them, and we're gonna need plenty of ordnance, I think, because we're these platforms are going to kind of be out on their own to quite the extent. Let's not build right out to the edge here. Do we want Ben. Just have to ask, do we want sensors? Well, I would. Yeah, I think is that a no-brainer? Maybe not a no-brainer. But let's give them some sensors. And And I have ordnance along here. How much is that giving us in terms of ammo time? 70. Is that good enough? Okay, so we'll put one in the corners to bump it up to 95. I think they'll be destroyed if they're still fighting on till that. I would think. Who knows? Now I want the. Let's go with the solar armor as well. And let's put the symmetry on. Just saved me a load of hassle. You've got to love that. That is a lovely feature. So where are we in terms of power? Power capacity 100. So if I kill that off, we do have enough. We do have enough power, don't we? So why don't I just shove another big ordnance storage in there? So now the ammo is going on forever. The design is 100% complete. I'm not getting any warnings. So let's go with that. And what shall we call them? Let's call them Trojan. No, Troy batteries. Troy batteries. And yeah, well, we'll see how they perform. So let's come out of this, and I will. So we've got one of our. We had a projector queued up. There we go. And what about one of these Troy batteries then? Just you know, maybe are they gonna? We're gonna need bloody millions of them, aren't we? This may not work, guys. Let's at least put one in. I assume the blue means that it'll stay within the orbit of those worlds. So let's do 2 there. And let's just see whether there's any merit. If I shift, I can just create a little line of them along there. See whether there's any merit in this kind of idea. Probably not. Now the next thing I wanted to do in terms of design, so this is going to be quite a ship design-y, strategy-y video. We'll get into action next time. In particular, let me just close that display. I've seen these little bastards have taken this swamp world up here. We cannot allow that to stand. But that's for the next video. So I did research the next sort of type of frigate, and he is a thick boy, isn't he? He's chunking. So I want to use these turrets, the auto turrets, and I'm thinking like that. I won't go symmetry for the moment. And I need to click on each of these turrets. Whoops. So click and click. There we go. If I say the word click enough times, it seems to work. There we go. So then we've got a nice broadside battery on each side. So the question is, what else do we what do we twin them with? How do we support them? I think maybe we go with a couple of railguns out the front. Well, I don't know. No. I'm just compromising the design philosophy then, aren't I? Let's go with twin railguns on the side. What's the range? So they're 3,800, and the auto turrets are 4,000. So they've got a similar kind of range going on. I could put another 2, but I just think we're starting to really take the piss then, I think. So let's go with engines first of all. Medium warp engines. Put 2 of them in like that. Obviously need to get them powered. And perhaps small engines there. Obviously need to sort the power out. Let's have a look at power. What about a big fusion reactor right at the back? Yeah, that gets all of them powered. And one towards the front-ish. I want a cockpit up there. We'll leave the front for the moment. Now then, the problem is we've got absolutely no protection on this side. I imagine the turrets themselves have some defense in terms of what they can actually sustain. But we need to get some shields. In fact, I need to research better shields, don't I? Let's have one shield there. That is the problem with the long design. Is if I click overlay. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Arcs. This button. So actually, those two shields do give us full coverage. So I can kind of be happy about that, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. But we do obviously need more power. So have another reactor there. Have the bridge in the middle. Why don't you like that? Yeah, okay, that's all right. And we'll then go with some power armor on the front, like this, just to give these, just give us a little bit of a shielding on the side. What's this telling me now? Low weapon accuracy. Okay, well I don't know if I can. Don't think I've got any accuracy improvement typey things at the moment. Do sensors improve accuracy? No, not really by the look of it. Not at all. I say really, like, you know, it might actually help, but no. Yeah, let's... so these improve accuracy. +4. Yeah, the bridge is going to be the best because it's the biggest. Sometimes it is just about size. Just very conscious. It's a very specialist kind of bombardment ship at the moment, and it's got no bloody sort of anti-fighter type stuff going on. We'll just have to risk it. We'll have to keep it in fleets with anti-fighter fighters, and it's going to need ordnance. So let's stick toggle the symmetry on, stick ordnance there, and put a biggie in the middle. So low warp time. Well, slightly too low, isn't that? Recharge at warp. I am researching, I believe, a technology that will help with power. So I sort of think, should we risk it? Risk the design as it is? Yeah, I think. Yeah. After umming and ahhing, I will say yes. Now that we want this ship to be kind of in broadside. So if I go this one, it'll present its port. Well, the port on the starboard, neither is particularly stronger than the other. So what's this? The ship will move within maximum weapons range and present a port broadside. I see. Okay. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter which side it presents, but we'll go with the port, and we will save this as we'll keep the Let's call it the Achilles gunboat. And exit out of that. And anything else I need to design, guys? Let's just have a look at so deuterium power cells. Deuterium cells can hold 20% more power than a standard cell, which translates into longer effective ranges for ships, as well as greater energy pools available for combat systems. So why don't we just let that tick over next video, and see whether that solves my problem with the Achilles. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, guys, and next video we'll actually allow the game to progress and deal with these polyps, and then maybe finally start to attack the remnants as well. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. If you have, do like and subscribe, and keep the comments coming, guys. They're very, very welcome, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much.